Hello, oh, wait a minute. Sorry about that. Forgot to take this thing off. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another week of build comps, where I don't know what order it's gonna be in. I don't know. And yeah, let's just hop straight into it. First we have Jake's build, or sorry, Kit's build. They go by Jake online though, so that's why I always end up calling them Jake. Their nick is Jake, and they built a theme park, by the way, and they decided to build a Ferris wheel in the middle of a lake, by the looks of it. Yeah, great. I guess it's probably there's probably the kind of thing you'd see, like the rides all in the water. It's an interesting idea for a theme park. Yeah, because it's theme park, I'm actually gonna rate the safety. There is a lot of high risks, but I feel like you'd probably be signing off on a waiver to get into this theme park. So I'm going to say, well, let's see. Yeah, everything else seems to be in order. Okay, yeah, I would say that this theme park passes. Might need a couple more rides installed, but yeah. Next up, we have, is that this one? McDonald's, who built a Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel, totally free, totally safe. I'll be the judge of that. I see that one was going with the connected, like a bearings connected to the sides of the seats. This one is going for hanging off of rotating bearings by the looks of it. I would say probably strengthen those a bit, but I'd say this passes. At least gets I would say at least a B, maybe a B plus in safety. So yeah, I'd have to agree that that's passes. Let's go ahead and remove heads that we already did. Here we have Marshy's build, which, although not the most exciting roller coaster in the world, it's a kiddie ride, so it passes. I see no problems with the ride itself. Yeah, I'd say this passes with fine colors. Alright, next we have Erie's, who built a capybara on a roller coaster, and although I must make a complaint about the size of the roller coaster, it appears to be a model roller coaster, so I cannot give it a judgment on safety. It passes on account of not well, actually, I guess that doesn't mean it passes. It just doesn't qualify to be judged for safety. So you're off the hook. I guess if this were a ride where you ride under the capybara, that could have been something, but it's clearly a capybara sitting on a model set, so yeah, okay. Very nice capybara, though. Next we have Panda Bub, who I mean, the tent is secure. Let me check. Yep. Very well secured. Might need a couple lines to hold down the tent better, but overall, I'd say this tent is fairly safe. I'd say C plus in safety for it. It is fairly well secured. I would recommend some more securing before opening to public, though. So, yeah. Next up, we have Lavendel's build, which they made. I don't remember the name of this ride. Oh, okay. I am immediately seeing, like, this looks like a really fun ride, but it's really well made, but I am immediately seeing some problems. The method for securing yourself in the seat is questionable. It might need some redesigns before you can open this area to the public. Other than that, everything else seems fine, but you do not pass until the seats have been redesigned. Sorry, Lav. It is well designed, though, I will say that. Next, we have my build, which, yeah, it's immediately disqualified. This place is, I guess I should say my secondary theme now. My secondary theme I chose was flower. Flour, flower. This stuff. So, yeah, everything's made of flour, so that immediately disqualifies it to ever being open as an actual theme park. This is way too tall, like, actually dangerously tall. And not secure enough. This pole is just way too thin to be supporting this much. It is... Oh, jeez. These supports are a little too close to other places where people will be, and they do not seem that secure, ignoring the fact that they are made of flour. Yeah. No, this is disgrace. This is just, you have wheat and flour everywhere. So, yeah. This place fails miserably and needs to be foreclosed. Anyway, on a happier note, we have Wooly26 build, who appears to have not finished. Or maybe it's, you know, it might be abstract art. However, I cannot knowingly pass it, seeing as how it does not appear to be complete. So, a little bit more work, and then you might be able to pass safety. Okay. I think we're good. We have everyone we need in the hotbar. Next is Luca IGs, who, yeah, we got a merry-go-round, which, yeah, let me check the calibration. It's geared a little faster than regulation suggests, but it should be fine. Yeah, I'd say that passes. You're gonna have to deal with some legal issues for some of these prices, because either they are way over the legal limit, or you are selling things that you should not be selling, my friend. Either way, that is definitely going to have to be looked into. Not my area of expertise. There are actually bathrooms here, but yeah, I'm not qualified to look at that. I just pointed that out because I know that's going to be some legal headache later. These are a little too tall. Are there pistons that push? Ooh, no, there are not. Okay. Yeah, this is safe, but how are you supposed to get on the ride? It passes safety, but I don't think you can open it to the public until you get a safe method that will need to be checked up onto the ride. And, yeah, one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Also, it has started raining outside really aggressively. Yeah. So, anyway, I just realized I missed one. I can't believe it. This one by State Champions, and oh my word, you let a passenger on. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is This is really bad. State, this is egregious. Now, yes, I understand the appeal of using molten lava in a theme park, but one, you have wood right next to it. That's going to burn down quicker than... Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't burnt down already. But two, clearly, for some reason, part of the track has been destroyed. Perhaps you're... Oh, okay, this is an actual wood. Okay, that's fine. But, yeah, lava is quite destructive, explosive, and dangerous. The fumes alone would kill you. So, yeah, this has to be closed immediately, and, yeah. I mean, well-built cart, and clearly this railway is far stronger than I give it credit for, but, yeah, this has to be closed immediately. Yeah, it's worse than that weird... no, actually, the flower one's worse. Anyway, here we have Lit Alpha, who built a roller coaster. These supports are a bit questionable, but they do work. This curve might be a little bit too aggressive for safety measures, but I think it might be safe. Some testing will have to be done to make sure the G-forces aren't too extreme and that the cart will not derail, obviously. This lump of emerald called a cart is actually perfectly fine, even though I'm told that it is not supposed to be here. Yeah. Aside from... I know, but it cuts off here, but... Gonna break the fourth wall here. We're pretending it continues on, okay? Anyway, yeah, so the supports... They seem fine. This is the most questionable area, I'm going to just say it. You probably want a few more proper supports in this area, just to ensure. You also probably want to separate these two rails just a bit more from each other, just to ensure, you know, no collisions, especially if the carts are this large, they would likely collide. Other than that, everything else is fine. Everything else about the build is up to code, so I will continue on. Oh dear. Okay. Pay to in it. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say that this Ferris wheel design is relatively fine. The square design, actually, no, I'm looking at the connections now. Yeah, no, this is not safe to ride at all. No, I'm really looking at, no, this is not safe to ride. This has to be redesigned from the ground. Like, this ride has to be closed for redesign. We have some stalls where I'm assuming you do paperwork before going inside to ride this ride. Yeah. I love the design, but it is going to remain an art piece until you can come up with an actual safe by the law design. Now, I will say you can do a square Ferris wheel. That is possible. Not recommended, but possible. But the problem here is that these are going to get stuck on things like this and this. Yeah, you need to have layers here for it to work properly. There's a lot of collision potential here. too much to be considered safe. These, yeah, it's gonna need a full redesign. The rainbow's nice though. Okay, we have Relish's build, which... Okay, I'm immediately seeing the same problem. However, this does not look like a ride. This looks like an art piece. And I'm assuming that the same is with this, unless it can go down. Okay, let me... Okay, there does appear to be mechanisms here, and yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going to have to be closed temporarily for tree services to come in and trim this tree down a bit. It is way too close to the ride, and yeah, these trees are gonna have to be trimmed back a bit in order for this ride to function, especially this large one. Concessions seems to be... They forgot their prices, but this place is not open yet, so they'll probably install those later. What are you? An empty building, okay. An interesting roller coaster. Yep, it's all up to code. Oh, okay. I see what's supposed to happen. It lands on this area. However, this looks a lot like path and might need to be... This entire structure might need to be scooched back away from the path. It is dangerously close to walkways. And actually, looking at this roller coaster, this is also dangerously close to walkways with no clear way onto the ride. So, this park will have to do some redesigns so far. I don't even know what this is. I see the mechanisms. It's just... Is it like teacups? I think it might be teacups. Hard to tell. This person just seems to be trapped forever, but not my problem. But yeah, this park will have to be closed, sadly. I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So, wait, there's that tree name. Oh, that's just enter. Okay. Finally... Wait. Didn't I already do that? Or did I... Oh, I think I looked at this instead of... This was pay to... Wait. Am I losing my mind? Didn't we cover this already? Okay, I'm losing my mind. Lit out. I could have sworn we did lit alphas already. You know what? Whatever. Oh, this person didn't actually build anything. Can't judge it. Anyway, insanity aside, I'm sure I'll figure it out later. Did I cover everyone? Yeah, aside from this, I've covered everyone, so I don't know what that is about. But whatever. Lit alphas build, which we have hot dog stand. I see nothing wrong, nor do I have the authority to judge. This, however, I can judge a little bit on for safety. Yeah. I would suggest having an area, extending it a bit, and having an area for employees or shortening up the range. Here we have a merry-go-round, which, I might have these pushed out a little bit, but other than that, they're fine. They might scrape up against the ride is all. We have the ticket station, nothing for me to judge there. We have this roller coaster, and yeah, it fully passes. I have no idea what this is, Might need to put some construction tape around that before you open. But yeah, I'd say that's good. Alright, now to go over the actual winners of the comp, because as fun as safety is, this was a build competition, not a safety competition. Alright, I have the winners gathered. Yep, just making sure. I don't want another incident. In third place, we have state champions, who, yeah, definitely did not pass safety, but their build was great. Oh, I didn't even see this. Yeah. I don't know if they built this or if this was someone else. If they did, it's not technically part of their build. It is outside the build confines. Anyway, next up is Yagumi. Need to remember where that is. Ah, Yagumi. And yeah, although possibly questionable support, their build is safe. But again, this isn't about safety. The only possible problem is the emerald cart, which admittedly it's not that bad looking. It's just you don't usually see full emerald unless it's to be replaced with something else. So I think that is possibly what the problem was. But yeah. Finally, we have Luca, which is over here. And yeah, despite having their Ferris wheel slightly too high above the ground, which actually is fairly safe, more so I guess there isn't really a way up. But again, I'm focusing too much on safety. Yeah, their designs are really well done. I am partially surprised that the capybara didn't get any place, but at the same time, didn't really fit the theme that well. A little too much focus on the capybara, not enough on the actual ride or theme park aesthetic, so yeah. But there is still a bit more. There were some builds added to this end plot, and oddly enough, I actually didn't add that much this time. I did add something to the build someone else made. The build by Venomous Lemon, this beautiful roller coaster. And as far as safety goes, I mean, it's interesting design. Probably not that exciting to ride, but only complaint is you probably would want some way to slow down the cart before it got here, or have it wrap all the way around back to here. But yeah, I added this hay bale path and this flower buildings. Yeah. Anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today. There's nothing else that seems to have been added. Yep. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. Until next time, goodbye.